Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. We are in the middle of 15 days English speaking challenge and today is day 10. Right? And we're moving so fast. How is it going for you? Let me know in the comment section. If you followed all my sessions or if you're following all my sessions, I'm very sure by this day you will be able to speak 5 to 10 sentences to describe anything. Yes, absolutely. Quickly let me know in the comments section. And if you have not followed my sessions, you can just start taking up all the sessions from today, day 1 to day 10. So day 1 to day 5 was level 1, which was for beginner to just get going or just start thinking in English. Level 2 was day 6 to day 10, which we are in, the last leg. And this is for intermediate, where I have increased the difficulty level. And here we are focusing more on listening and speaking. Okay, so today also I'm going to tell you what exercise you have to include on day 10 along with the other exercises which you were doing. So it will be a fun session, it will be very interesting and you will get to learn a lot of new things here. I do provide a lot of examples and ready-made sample sentences in my sessions so as to get started with speaking or whatever method I'm just trying to tell you. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's begin. So day 10 is very important, guys. This is the last session of intermediate level. Okay, so we are preparing ourselves to get going or to get started to speak in English. Okay, so let's start with activity 1, which is listening and shadowing. So here you're preparing yourself to interact with people, right? Till now you have not interacted with people. You have just started self-talk and mirror talk, right? You have not interacted with others. At the next level or the advanced level, I am going to talk about that, how you can start interacting with people now. Okay, so here you are preparing yourself, building a base, a foundation to get started to speak in English with others or have a conversation with others or interact with others. Okay, so today's session will be very special. The first activity is listening. So you can choose anything here. A podcast, a movie clip, a TED talk, a monologue, or anything, whatever, sports commentary, celebrity speeches or entrepreneurs, industrialists, historians, scientists, etc. Whatever your interest is, you can just listen to anybody from anywhere, right? But what you have to do is you have to shadow with them then. Listen to their speech, try to understand every single word and sentence and what the idea is. And you have to focus on how they speak, how they construct sentences, how they express their ideas across with sentence. Okay, and what is the body language, what is the expression and everything else. So you have to focus on everything else. You have to understand what they are trying to speak, how they are speaking, the tone, the intonation, the rhythm, etc. And then speak after them, which is the second step. And the third step is you have to speak along with them. Okay, so that is shadowing. So you have to listen to any stuff, you have to focus on all the aspects and then you have to start shadowing. Okay, this you have to do every single day from day 6 to day 10. This is absolutely going to help you with your accent and expressions, right? The second activity along with this is start writing. So whatever you heard, whatever you have listened to, suppose you have listened to a news article or a news. Okay, now whatever you heard, you just need to write down what you have heard in pointers. Okay, if that news is related to AI, if that news is related to science, if that news is related to technology, if that news is related to weather update or any crime, you have to understand what that person has spoken about it, and you have to just write down the topic, like, crime, and then what the person has said, the idea behind it, or what the content was. Okay, for example, you have heard some news related to the climate or weather change. Okay, now what you have to do is you can just think about what you have heard. Okay, you can write the topic weather change or climate, whatever is there, and then you can start writing the pointers, what all things he has or she has spoken about. Okay, like cold winters, windy, heavy snowfall, people are falling sick, okay, etc. So whatever you have heard, just write down everything in pointers. Now, why this exercise is essential? Just because it will help you to understand whether you have understood that or not. Okay, so it will be a revision for you that you have understood everything, and if you will be able to write that in pointers, it will be easier for you to recall everything. Okay, so you know everything what is spoken about, and you're just compressing it down in pointers so that you can elaborate on it later. Okay, so pointers are very important. When you know something and you're breaking it down into pointers, it means that you have understood that and you know what you have to speak on that topic or what is spoken on that topic. Okay, this will help you to recall and retain in your memory. Okay, so that tomorrow if the topic comes up, it will be much easier for you to start speaking on it, because you have written down in pointers, and you know something will strike definitely. If tomorrow somebody will speak about the weather change or the climate change, at least one thing you will remember and you can talk about it. Like, yes, the winters are very chilly these days. It's snowing a lot. The wind is too cold. People are falling sick. So you will be able to relate to it. You will be able to understand and recall everything and retain everything in your brain. So this exercise is for recall and retention. Okay, now next activity. I've spoken about using English words in your local language. When you're having a conversation in your local language or your native language, you can just start speaking a lot of English words. Okay, and the next level was you can just start including some fillers also in English. Like if somebody is talking about something, some adventure that person has done or went for an adventurous trip, so when you're listening to that person in your local language or your mother tongue, you can just reply to it, wow, that was amazing, or it sounds fun. Okay, great. I hope you've enjoyed your trip. Okay, so these things, whatever comes to your mind, it's not about long sentences, whatever short sentence also comes to your mind, you can just say that. Oh, great. Wow. Sounds adventurous or sounds fun. Okay, what was that? Etc. So short fillers kind of, you can use in your conversations. The third step I'm going to include today is what you can do is you can start using phrases. You can talk in English with phrases with people. And this is the simplest way you can start talking in English, guys. There's no other shortcut in English, but this is the only shortcut which will help you to achieve your goal of speaking English fluently and confidently, but only if you focus on phrases. Yeah. So today in this session, I'm going to take up some phrases related to different situation. Okay. So situation wise, I'm going to take up phrases and I'm going to tell you how you can talk about it. There are many more. You can just search phrases, everyday conversational phrases on Google, on Gemini or any AI platforms. Anywhere you can search and you will get a lot of idea and you can start speaking. Now, the first thing I'll tell you is you can put a target of 5 phrases every day. You have to take up and you have to start using it in your own sentences, and you have to start using it in your conversation. Using it in your conversations. When you are out, you can start using those phrases. So you can make a target of 5 or 10 phrases every day to speed up your conversational English. The first situation is when you meet somebody, how do you start speaking? Okay, we say hi, hello, or good morning, good afternoon. We do greet people, right? After greeting, we add one sentence. How are you? How is it going? How are things? What are you up to? These days you can add. What are you up to, or what are you up to these days? How's life treating you? How is life? How is your family? What's up? What's new? Etc. There are lots of phrases which you can just use to start the conversation. Okay, so this is how you start the conversation. Greet and ask the person how the person is. Okay. Now, how do you reply to this? When somebody has asked you this, when you've asked this to somebody, the other person will also ask you this question. So next situation is, how do you reply to how are you? Right? I'm fine, thank you. How about you? Or I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Great. Pretty good. Not bad. Could have been better. I've been busy. Same as always. Not so great, etc. So this is how you can just reply to how are you. Okay. Now the next situation is if you have to say thank you to somebody. Okay. When somebody has done something for you and you have to say thank you, how do you say that? Using phrases. The first one is thank you. Next is thank you so much. I'm really grateful to you. I appreciate your help. Thanks for helping me. Thanks a million. Thanks a lot. I'm really grateful. That's so kind of you. Okay, so these are some phrases which you can use to say thank you to somebody. Okay, now how do we reply to this? To thank yous. How do we reply to thank you now? You're welcome. No problem. No worries. My pleasure. Anytime. Glad to help. And you can say thank you as well. Okay, so these are some ways where you can just reply to those thank yous when somebody is thanking you. Okay, now the last one I'm going to take here is how to introduce yourself. Okay, the first one is I just wanted to introduce myself. I am so and so. Okay, hi, my name is so and so. What's yours? Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. I would like to introduce you to so and so. Right? You can introduce somebody else also here. So these are some ways how you can introduce people, yourself and others as well. Okay, when you're meeting somebody, you can also say, I don't think we have met before. Well, my name is so and so. And yours? Okay, this is how you meet strangers, or you can talk to strangers also. This is how you can introduce yourself and you can introduce somebody else as well. Okay. So guys, phrases are very simple, very easy to use and very easy to remember also. You can take situations and you can start working on it. So one day you can take one situation, the other day you can take another situation. So in this way you can take different situations and you can start speaking to people or engaging with people in conversations or chats. Okay, so you can start doing this. You can just introduce yourself. You can just say hi, hello to someone. Okay, you can just say thank you and reply to thank yous. Yeah. So there are different situations in which you can use different phrases. Start taking 10 phrases every day and start remembering it and start using it in different situations. Practical applications. Okay, and that is absolutely going to help you. And the last one is grammar exercise. Don't forget that, guys. At least till day 10, you have to work on grammar exercises. Okay, take any exercise related to any parts of speech, tenses and articles. Okay, work on one exercise every day related to any of these three, so that you know how to construct sentences and you know how to use these things rightly in a sentence, like tenses, what tense you should use, what article you should use, what parts of speech you should use while having a conversation. Right? So these are combinations which will, if you start working on it, it is absolutely going to help you to become more confident about your sentences. Okay, it will give you more confidence to build new sentences and work on proper sentences basically. Okay, so guys, that's a wrap for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you, bye bye, and take care.